Last week we were talking about the laws of different laws of probability. Okay, one of them is actually the complementary law. Okay, which means that if we are finding the probability of an event not to happen, okay, then it is just equal to 1 minus the probability that the event we want it to happen. Okay, so that is like this: P event not to happen. Okay, so we are going to use a prime to denote this. It's actually equal to 1 minus the probability of that event to happen. Okay, because the total probability is equal to 1. Okay, if I want it to happen, probability of happening plus the probability of not happening is already occupying everything. There's no other options. Then the sum of them must be equal to 1. Okay, so last Friday we stopped at example number 10, and today let's go back to instant drill number 10. Let's start with this instant drill number 10. Okay, that is here. That is so that should be on page 5.22. 5.22. Okay, so there are 8 black balls, 7 white balls, and 15 yellow balls, and 18 red balls in the bag. There are four types of balls in the bag, 4 types of colors. Okay, if a ball is randomly drawn from the bag, find the probability of each of the following events. Okay, so I do not need to read what we are going to find first. Okay, but we just need to focus on what we are doing. A ball is randomly drawn from the bag. Okay, so for part A, part B, part C, all of them are doing this thing. Okay, so a ball is randomly drawn from the bag. And how many options are there? Okay, so in part A, how many options? We are going to find the probability of the ball is either black or white. Okay, and we remember that we have learned that it is a P. So let me write down this formula: P A or B is equal to PA plus PB, and then minus PA and B. Okay. So when we see the keyword or, we are going to use this idea. Okay. So it is actually P black plus P white, and then minus P black and white. But we know that there is no ball in the bag, which is at the same time color in black and at the same time color in white. So this probability will be equal to 0. And we know that we do not need to write minus 0. Okay, so the P black or white will be simplified to P black plus P white, right? And we know that it is the sum of 2 fractions, and each of the fraction will have the same denominator. Okay, so that is the number of options when we are drawing a ball from the bag. Okay, how many balls are there? Should be 48, right? 48. So both of them will be 48 as the denominator. And then we just count, or we just read how many of them are black. Okay, so that will be 8. And then how many of them are white? That would be 7. Okay, and then we just add the 2 fractions together, 15 over 48, and simplifying the fraction, that will be equal to 5 over 16. Okay, so that is the answer for part A. Get it? And then for part B, we want to find the probability that the ball is neither black nor white. Okay, it's neither black nor white. I don't want black, don't want white. Okay, but if you remember, in part A, we have just found the probability of choosing a black or white. And then this time in part B, I don't want them. Okay, it is actually 1 minus the probability of part A. Okay, black or white. Can you see this? Okay, because this is 1 minus everything I don't want. And this time I don't want black, I don't want white. Okay, so I just use 1 minus the probability of selecting a black or white. Okay, which means that it should be 1 minus 5/16, and then it will be equal to 11/16. So that is the answer of part B.
Mr. Can I write just 33/48?
Yes, of course. Okay, so you just but normally there will be two approaches. Okay, and you need to if you like to use the direct approach, then that is completely okay. Okay, and then sometimes it is actually more efficient to use the 1 minus approach. Okay, but sometimes that will be more efficient if you use the direct approach. It depends on the number of cases that we are going to find. Okay, if the number of cases that we are going to find is actually small, then we just use the direct approach. But if the number of cases that we don't want is small, okay, number of cases that we don't want is small, then we are going to use the 1 minus what we don't want approach. Okay, so just bear in mind that we have two approaches will be okay. You just can choose, okay, when you are doing the questions. Okay. Okay, good. And then part C. I want to find the probability that the ball drawn is white, yellow, or red. Okay， 嗱呢度咧，你記唔記得到咧？其實係咪用一減咧係會簡潔啲嘅咧？呢度 ，because the number of case that we want to find are 3 cases. And that means that there is only 1 case. That is what I don't want to find. Okay, that is the black balls. Black balls is the only case that I don't want. Okay, so in this case, using 1 minus is a little bit more efficient than using the direct approach. Okay, in part B, there are 2 cases for both. Okay, 2 cases that we want to find and 2 cases that we don't want to find. So using either approach will be actually okay. Okay, equally efficient in part B. But in part C, I'm going to use 1 minus all the cases that we don't want. But we don't want is just the black balls. Okay, I don't want to choose the black balls. So I just need to use 1 minus a fraction, and that fraction will have the denominator equal to 48 again. And then the number of black balls in this bag is equal to 8. Okay, so it is equal to 1 minus 1/6. That is equal to 5/6. Can you get this? 得唔得？呢度嗱，有陣時咧用一減咧係會好啲，有陣時咧直接計晒每一個 case 加埋佢會好啲。但係咧，我想你哋咧兩樣嘢都有喺腦裏邊嘅 ，OK 得唔得？咁但係去到題目嘅時候咧，就要視乎究竟我哋係邊一樣嘅 case 啦 ，OK， 即係邊一個 approach 出嚟嘅計算咧係會比較簡潔啲，咁樣就選擇嗰個 approach 去用咁樣樣 ，OK。So this is instant rule number 10. Is there any problem? And then I would like you to do a few more classwork now. So let's go back to the Math app. So I've assigned exercise 5 boy, question number 21 22, 23, 24, and 25, okay, to you. This is the classwork of last Friday, okay, the 11th of December, okay. So please do question number 3 to number 7 of the last classwork, and that is from the textbook, exercise 5 boy, question number 21 to number 25, okay. So I give you 5 minutes to do this. Okay, let's check the answers. So number 21, 18 singers perform in a charity show. 10 of them are single, 9 of them are male. Among the male singers, 3 of them are single. A singer is randomly selected from the 18 singers. Find the probability that the singer selected is single. 好嗱，呢度咧有冇難度啊？你哋我哋咁樣做呢度咧 ，we are going to use a table here, okay, to organize the information. Okay, so for these 18 singers, there are two methods of categorization. OK， 有兩種分類嘅方法係嘛？18個歌星裏邊，有啲係 single 嘅，有啲係即係唔係 single 啦，not single 咁樣啦。OK， 有啲第二個分類方法就係佢係 male 或者係 female。OK， 好啦，跟住咧呢度整咗行先，睇先。跟住咧，呢度咧就係個 total， 呢度亦都係 total。OK，sorry， 好啦，而家咧so the total is actually 18. 10 of them are single. Okay, the single column will be 10. It's okay, and then 9 of them are male. So the male row should be 9. Can you see this? Among the male singers, 3 of them are single. 即係咧喺呢9個男歌星裏邊，有3個係 single 嘅，單身嘅。OK， 3個。跟住 a singer is randomly selected from the 18 singers。好啦，佢俾你嘅數字已經填好晒咯，係嘛？咁我哋先計一計咧，另外我哋冇填嗰啲格仔咧係幾多先 ？Do you understand how I get this table？ 嗱，呢個咧好緊要嘅，即係我成日都話咧 probability 啊，或者之前嗰課咧 counting 嗰課咧，其實最關鍵最難嘅唔係寫到個份數出嚟計個份數 ，OK？ 最難嘅係要 organize 佢俾你嘅資料，得唔得 ？OK？ 好啦，嗱，咁我哋睇下咯，呢度咧總共有18個人啦，呢度就即係計晒所有人啦，有18個。然之後咧有18個係 sorry 有10個係 single 嘅，咁即係 not single 嘅有幾多個咧？咁咪有8個咯，係嘛 ？OK， 好啦，仲有18個裏邊有9個係 male 嚟嘅，咁即係 female 嘅有幾多個咧？咁咪有9個咯，18減9咯。OK， 好啦，跟住咧，我哋再睇啦，喺 male 裏邊，男歌星裏邊 total 有9個男歌星啊嘛，係咪？當中有3個咧係 single 嘅，咁即係 not single 嘅有幾多個咧？咁有9減3，即係6個咯。好啦，跟住咧，我哋又再睇呢一棟啦，喺 single 嘅歌星裏邊 total 有10個啦，當中男歌星係有3個。咁即係 single 嘅女歌星有幾多個咧？咪10減7咁多咯。sorry， 10減3即係7咁多咯。OK， 好啦，跟住喺 not single 嘅歌星裏邊有8個啊 total 啊，當中有6個咧係男歌星嚟嘅，係咪？咁即係有幾多個係 female 㗎？咁咪8減6即係2咯，係嘛 ？OK， 好啦，咁其實咧我哋已經填好晒㗎啦，呢4格就係基本資料嚟嘅，得唔得？呢啲 total 係俾我哋計數嘅啫。咁我哋想計翻呢4格嘅基本資料，又係男歌星又係 single 嘅，有幾多個咧？男歌星但係唔係 single 嘅，有幾多個咧？女歌星係 single 嘅，有幾多個咧？女歌星唔係 single 嘅，有幾多個咧？咁樣。好啦，有咗我哋呢4格基本資料之後咧，其實佢問乜嘢，我哋都識得答噶啦。OK，so part A。This part A. It's not PA. It's part A. I want to find the probability that the singer is single. OK， 好啦，今次咧我哋喺邊度抽出嚟啊？我睇下先，睇清楚題目啊。因為喺邊度抽出嚟好緊要喎。OK， a singer is randomly selected from the 18 singers。今次咧我哋就係喺嗰18個裏邊抽出嚟，係咪？即係呢度啊，1、2、3、4呢4格裏邊抽出嚟，得唔得？咁即係話咧，我哋知道個分母咧應該係18㗎啦。好啦 ，How many of them are single？ Okay, among the 18 singers, how many of them are single? Well, actually, this is already given directly. It is 10. Okay, so the numerator should be equal to 10. Okay, so the answer should be equal to 5/9. Get it? This is part A. 雖然佢呢個咧，佢一早已經俾咗你，咁但係咧，我哋由我哋自己嗰啲數據嗰度睇出嚟嘅話咧，咁樣會即係都係好啲嘅咁樣。OK， part B。Not single this time. Okay, not single. Okay, not single. 我哋今次係唔想要唔 single， 唔 single 嘅話咧，你可以係咁樣都得 ，1 minus p single， 或者我直接已經揾咗係8個噶啦，係嘛？咁但係咧呢度咧，我想即係兩個方法都想話俾你聽下 ，OK？ Because not single is actually 1 minus the probability of selecting a single. Okay, so it should be 1 minus the answer of part A. That should be 1 minus 5/9, and then that would be 4/9. Okay, and of course you can use just 8/18, and then you'll get the same answer of 4/9. All right, and then part C, P, not single or male. Okay, not single or male. 好啦，咁又係咯。Can you see the keywords or P, A, or B? And then we will simplify this to be P not single, and then plus P male, and then minus P not single and male. 今次咧有冇一個 singer 又係 not single 又係 male 嘅咧？會唔會都係0嚟嘅咧？今次唔係0咯，係嘛？今次係有可能出現嘅喎。OK， 又係男性，又係 not single 嘅。OK， 有幾多個啊？係咪有6個啊？見唔見到 ？OK，so it will be fraction plus fraction minus fraction, and all of them will have the denominator equal to 18. Okay, and then how many of them are not single here? Not single will be 8. And then how many males are there? There will be 9. How many singers who are not single and at the same time being a male? It should be this one, not single and male. It should be 6, right? Okay, using our table. So that would be like this. 8 plus 9 minus 6. That should be equal to 11/18. Okay, and that is the final answer. Can you get the idea? 得唔得呢度？ So this is question number 21. And then next one. (22) So there are some rubber rings in a sports room. 10% of them are blue, and 12% are yellow, 30% are red, and the rest are green. A rubber ring is randomly drawn from the sports room. Find the probability of each of the following event. Okay, so we know that we do not know the exact number. We just know the percentage of the number of rubber rings. OK， 好啦，但係咧 percentage 嘅話咧，即係譬如佔咗10% 嘅話咧，其實已經係個 probability 嚟嘅咯。OK，can you see this? P blue is actually equal to 10%. Okay, or equal to 1/10. It is given. And then P yellow is equal to 12% or equal to 12 over 100, that is equal to 3 over 25. Okay, just changing the percentage into fraction. Okay, and then the third percentage is about red. Okay, red. P red is equal to 30%. And 30% is 30 over 100. That is equal to 3 over 10. Okay, so this is already, percentage is already the probability. Okay, because it indicates how likely we can select that type of rubber rings. Okay, but the rest are green. Can we calculate the probability of choosing green rubber ring first? Okay, so P green should be equal to, because there are only 4 types of colors: blue, yellow, red, green. Okay, P green will be 1 minus the remaining 3. Okay, that is 10% minus 12% minus 30%. Okay, the percentage of selecting percentage of green rubber rings should be 1 minus the other 3. Okay, so that should be equal to is it 48%? Okay, and 48% is equal to 48 over 100, and that will be simplified to 12 over 25. Okay, and this is our preparation. Okay, because we need to know each of them, the percentage or the probability of each of them first, and then we are going to calculate some combinations of them. For example, in part A, the question asks us to find the probability that the rubber ring is red or green. Okay, so it is P, A, or B format. So it will be P red plus P green, and then minus P red and green. Okay, but we know that there will be no rubber rings at the same time, which is color in red and color in green. So there will be 0 probability. Okay, and the 0 probability should be omitted. It's okay. So it should be just equal to P red plus P green. So it will be 3 over 10 plus what's that? 12 over 15 at 25. Okay, so that should be equal to what? 39 over 50. Okay, this is part A. And then part B. Part B. I want to find the probability that it is neither red nor green. Okay, red nor green. Okay. And again, it's not red and not green. It means that it is, I want not red and not green. Not red and not green will be 1 minus the probability that it is red, either red or green. OK， 即係我想要又唔係紅色又唔係綠色，咁即係要撇除咗紅色或者綠色啦。咁即係撇除咗我哋喺 A part 揾到嘅答案啦。OK， so it should be equal to 11 over 50. OK, it is actually neither red nor green can be transformed into either blue or yellow. Okay, it is actually equal to blue or yellow. 嗱，你可以咁樣做得嘅喎。So method 2, P neither red nor green is changed to P either blue or yellow. Okay, it's actually equal to P blue plus P yellow. Okay, and it will be equal to 1/10 plus 3/25, and that will be equal to, again, it's 11/50, same answer. Okay, so there will be two methods here. All right, and then part C. I want to find the probability of getting a blue, yellow, or green. OK， 又係咯，4樣裏邊，我哋今次咧係可以容許有3樣嘅，咁即係得翻1樣係唔想要嘅，係嘛？我哋就用 1 minus，OK，the one that we don't want，OK， blue, yellow or green, which means that I don't want red. Get it? And then it should be 1 minus P red. P red will be 3/10, and then that will be, the answer will be 7/10. Okay, so that is like this. Okay, do you have any problems for today's material? 好，咁我哋聽日咧會花多一堂去到講剩翻佢啲題目嘅，好唔 OK？得唔得？So if there is no more problem, I will stop here and you may leave now. Goodbye.